In Japan, there are 81,128 shrines, 77,256 temples, and over 50,000 convenience stores. You don't need to go far or spend a lot of money to experience the culture of Japan. You can just walk around the corner. Let's join Yu and Rock at their neighborhood temple, Higirijizōson.
Hey guys, we are in this Kannoji temple.
The locals call this temple Higirijizōson. The name Higirijizōson has its own special meaning. Hi, the kanji means day. Giri, or the kanji kiri, means limit. So limit the time for when you want the wish to come true by choosing a date. Here is a simple example. You have a final examination next week, so you go to the temple and pray every day until the test date, and hopefully your wish came true. Remember to go to the temple and pray. It doesn't have to be every single day, but the more you go, the better.
We have a lot of fun in here. It's beautiful and it's a part of this Japanese culture.
What can you do here?
I can play and do some rap.
Here's a healthy activity for everyone. Walk along this stony path to Buddha's feet and hands and say your prayer. You will benefit health and longevity with this activity.
Take off your shoes. This is weak. This is weak and this is strong. I never rock. You work. I'm going to practice.
Shaka Nyorai, Buddha of Enlightenment. He was an actual man who became a Buddha. Say his mantra when praying.
This is the place that you must reach.
The charms are blessed by the priest before providing them to the public. Write your wish on the back of the charm and hang it up.
Come here. Come here and you spin.
Hyakudoshi is a form of pilgrimage to temples for the purpose of praying. It refers to the act of visiting a temple 100 times. It is thought that a single prayer is not enough if you truly desire it. Multiple times would increase the possibility of your prayer being fulfilled. So you are to spin the wheel and repeat your prayer 100 times. This prayer wheel is for the deity Ojizōsama. Ojizōsama's mantra is carved in the stone. Om kakaka biso mae so waka. Om kakaka biso. So what or who is Ojizōsama? Also known as Jizō. He is one of Japan's most beloved deities. He is usually portrayed as a monk with a bald head, kind face, and smile. Many times you can find him holding his staff and wearing a red bib. The color red symbolizes safety and protection. Ojizōsama is said to be the protector of travelers, firemen, pregnant women, and children, which is his primary role. He is the guardian of the children who died before their parents. Before reaching the afterlife, souls must cross the mythical Sanzu River. The deeds we do during our lifetime determine our path across the river. But for the children, they died before they could acquire enough good deeds. and they caused much sadness to their parents. So their souls are in limbo, unable to cross the Sanzu River to the afterlife. For their penance, the souls of children stack piles of stones so that they can cross the river. But Oni, the demons, come and torment the children and destroy their towers of stones. It is believed that Ojizōsama saves these children's souls from the demons and from having them eternally piling up stones by hiding the children in his robe as he crosses them over to the afterlife. Sometimes you can see stacks of stones next to Ojizōsama. Parents often put them there in hopes that Ojizōsama will protect their children and help them cross the river. Ojizōsama statues can often be seen decorated with clothing or toys. They are not only there to help the children in the afterlife, but some are given by parents to say thank you for saving their child from a serious illness. You can easily find a statue of him along the roadside or at the temples and graveyards. His features are commonly made more baby-like to resemble the children he protects. For travelers, it is comforting to see the sight of his gentle and kind face as he protects them on their journey.
Now we are going to do this little game called like toss.
This temple has everything. Here's a ring toss game for good luck. What will you aim for?
Money. I want health. Health.
Fudo Myo. He has an angry face and seeks to frighten people into acceptance of the teachings. He converts anger into salvation. He protects Buddhism and its followers by destroying the obstacles on the way to enlightenment. The mascot of this temple. Higirijizōson has a strange and mysterious origin that is only associated with this particular temple. A long time ago, there was a textile factory where the apprentices worked until late at night. There were rumors that a skin-headed goblin was peering through the windows watching them, and the workers became scared. One night, the master of the factory saw what he thought was the goblin and chased it into the woods and shot it. The master thought he killed it, but when he looked around, nothing was there. That night, the master did not sleep well. The next morning, he went back to the scene and saw blood on the ground. He followed the traces of blood into the forest. The traces of blood disappear at the entrance of the Kannonin temple. A few nights later, Ojizōsama, the protector of travelers and children, appeared in the master's dream and said, "Every night I was standing outside the factory protecting the people working there, and now I'm standing in the wilderness alone. So there is no faith from the public. To protect the people in the world, I need a temple among them. In addition, if you pray on a certain day, your desire will come true." The master immediately told others about his dream and started collecting donations to build a temple. He was able to build a temple in the village and move Ojizōsama in from the wilderness. One of the mysteries of this temple is that after Ojizōsama was visioned with a gunshot mark on its shoulder. Ennichi. En means relationship. Nichi means day. It is believed that this day has a special relationship with a particular Japanese deity. With this temple, Higirijizōson, it is Ojizōsama. Do you remember? In the story, Ojizōsama told the master, if you pray on a certain day, your desire will come true. You can choose any day. But for this temple, the 24th is the best and most powerful day to pray to Ojizōsama. Let's join you at Higirijizōson's Ennichi. On the 24th of every month, the main street is closed to cars, and there are many street stalls selling local goods in and around the temple. This day, many people come from all over Japan. Hi, what are you selling today?
Sushi, inari. Like this.
Yes.
Sorry, we soon sell out all the time.
Oh gosh, we have to get here early.
Sorry.
Do you come every 24th to sell?
Yes.
Yes. Is there any special reason why the 24th?
お地蔵さんだから。
お地蔵様。Thank you. すごい。
I have some vegetable, fruit jam, some honey. This honey is from New Zealand. Sold out.
Oh, sold out. Ah, wow.
This plate is made by local person. Japanese traditional plate. Material is little bamboo. New plate is colored green. Gold plate. Japanese name is Daifuku. With beans. Bean.
美味しい。
美味しい。
Solemn prayer area for the water children. Children from miscarriage, stillbirth, or abortion. Ojizōsama, the protector and savior of the water children. Toys for the children in the afterlife. Nature's voice, the gentle breeze. Listen to its wisdom. Fudo Myo. He is usually found in nature. His spot is here under this 400-year-old Japanese Selkova tree. This tree was here before the temple was even built. By stroking the trunk of this tree, you will absorb the benefits of nature. The feet of Shakyamuni Buddha, the historical Buddha. He is the founder of the Buddhist religion. Wisdom of Ikkyu. Ikkyu was a quick-witted monk whose stories about him are still very popular in Japan. Stroke his head for wisdom. Rinzuru. He is not a Buddha but an arhat, one who has gained spiritual enlightenment and has the gift of healing. By rubbing the part of the statue that corresponds to the part of the body that is ailing, that part of the body will be healed.
If your head is hurting, what you do is you touch, I hope this one, you touch his head and you touch your head. Like if your hands hurting, you're gonna touch his hands, you're gonna touch your hands.
Abisuten. He is one of the 7 lucky gods of fortune. He is the god of luck, fishermen, plus prosperity and wealth for businesses. He is the only one of the 7 that originated purely from Japan.
This god is for the eyes.
Negishi Daimyojin. This is for healing eye diseases and good fortune. It is called eating eye drops. Take an onion and bring it home. As you eat it, pray with all your heart. When your wish is fulfilled, return to the temple and dedicate back lots of onions.
1 onion from here and you're gonna cook and eat. And then if you feel you get better eyesight, and then you have to bring back something else and say thank you. The woman who's trying to conceive, who want to get pregnant, so this God help to get pregnant.
Konsei Daimyojin. Its shape is very distinct, brings good luck and fertility. Here is a true story. An actual friend of mine was trying to get pregnant for 5 years. A friend of hers suggested to go to Higirijizōson on the 24th to pray. It was her first time to come to this temple. She came, prayed, and 9 months later, she had a healthy baby boy. Coincidence? Who knows? But it has a happy ending. There is a hotel on the grounds of the temple you may stay at. Let's look at some other things you might find at this temple. Kōbō Daishi, the founder of Shingon Buddhism in Japan. He was a monk and master trainer. The Heart Sutra. The sound of a bell opens the mind to new thoughts. Follow in the footsteps of Kōbō Daishi. Sand stepping. 88 red sandstones embedded with the sand from Shikoku 88 Temple pilgrimage. It is a circular-shaped pilgrimage that is 1,200 kilometers and visits 88 temples where Kōbō Daishi was trained. The circular pilgrimage around this stone is believed to give you the same benefits as the Shikoku pilgrimage. Start at the Shikoku stone, which is embedded with sand from Mount Koya, the center of Shingon Buddhism. Walk slowly and clockwise around the stones while chanting Nanmu Daishi Hensho Kango, Nanmu Daishi Hensho Kango, Nanmu Daishi Hensho Kango. This pilgrimage is a moving meditation. As you walk, it is a spiritual purification of the body and mind. So follow Kōbō Daishi's footsteps and get the benefits without having to go to Shikoku and walking 1,200 kilometers. Suwa Benzaiten, a water goddess. She is one of the 7 lucky gods of fortune, god of wealth and art. She usually appears in a torii and accompanied by a white snake. Abstaining from alcohol. The sake cup is turned over on top of the bottle, meaning I'm finished drinking. Rokujizō. 6 statues representing the 6 realms of suffering. They save the suffering and bring them salvation. Hote, one of the 7 lucky gods of fortune. Rubbing his stomach will bring good luck. O Inari-san is the god of rice and agriculture. The foxes are messengers to the god O Inari-san. The main hall of the temple. Onigawara, an ogre to ward off evil. Now that we have finished exploring the temple, let's get a drink at that convenience store up the street.